Welcome everyone. I'm Steve Savant, host of the Business Insurance Zone, and with me today from OutlookLife.com, Peggy Mace. Welcome to our interview, Peg.
Hi, Steve. How are you today?
We're talking about another subject. I've had so many interviews with you. Here's my topic today, final expense. And I noticed on your site, you have an affiliate site called efinalexpense.com.
Yes.
This has gotten so big that OutlookLife.com had to actually open up another site because this is really huge for seniors.
Yes.
Now, I want to get into this. Give me the difference, because everybody that's watching, what's the difference between funeral expense and final expense? Because there's a difference here.
Right. Good question. Funeral expense is basically what the cost is for a cremation or a burial or a church service for your funeral, all those things like that, the casket. Final expense, it can involve a little bit more than that. It might mean that you want to leave a little bit of money to your grandkids. It might mean that you want to have a little cushion to pay for whatever debts are left when you pass away. It might mean you need some transportation to take you to another city or even another country for your final disposition.
Wow.
So final expense can involve a lot of different factors.
Medical expenses as well.
True, yes.
Okay, so on finalexpense.com, you manage this pretty tightly so that people can get all the opportunities. In fact,
Yes.
I interviewed somebody about 2 months ago from a certain carrier. This is becoming so huge. So when we go out to efinalexpense.com, how do I know what to ask about? How do I know what are the questions?
Right. Well, we will, really help you through that. When you go to efinalexpense.com, basically the only information you enter to get us to help you is just your email address or your phone number. And then we will go over things with you. The age makes a big difference in what the cost of life insurance will be. Just how many expenses you do want to cover, whether you want a little policy of $5,000 or maybe you want $50,000. Most of the efinalexpense.com insurance that we offer does not include any exam. It's pretty much a simplified issue policy and easy to get. It's all permanent insurance. We don't sell somebody a term policy and then just hope that they pass away before the term ends. That's just ridiculous.
You just brought up a great concept there, Peggy. I'm buying term insurance, and if I live past the term, why did I buy it if I'm doing it just for funeral or final expense?
Exactly.
But this is becoming big in the senior market because people don't want to saddle their beneficiaries, their children, their grandchildren, with a lot of the issues of really making sure, did I pay for this, to take care of it? They want to take care of their site, their funeral, their final expenses, this is part of, by the way, I hate to say this, is part of your parcel of your will. This could be all part of this. But today when we're talking about it, because usually you know Peggy from OutlookLife.com, but it's become such a big deal that they've actually had to build out an affiliate site now called efinalexpense.com. Now, when I come on the site, I talked about it's pretty easy to do, it's pretty to navigate. We have several carriers there for us to look at.
Right.
When you look at a client who's trying to do this, how high up, do you know what the maximum is? If I really wanted to kind of maybe, like you said, I've been beyond expenses now, I'm kind of blessing my grandchildren.
Right. Oh, it's unlimited. I mean,
Really?
You can get any amount of life insurance you want. You can use it. Some people even get life insurance just to pay their estate taxes so they can pass their inheritance to their grandkids.
That's way beyond final expense, right?
Well, I mean, it all
they
kind
can
of
do it.
ties together. Yeah. But a final expense policy, like you said, you can get any amount. Most people stick between the $10,000 and $25,000 range. And one of the benefits of final expense insurance is I used to sell pre-need at a funeral home, which is a wonderful opportunity that funeral homes offer. The only thing is that a lot of the clients that we get come to us because they don't necessarily want their beneficiary to be the funeral home. They want to have their family be able to, if they don't want to be in that state, for example, to be able to take that money and go to another state.
They just want the flexibility.
Exactly. People retire in different areas, and there's all kinds of reasons that they like that. They can use it and divide it up a little bit differently.
Well, if you're wondering about final expense, go out to efinalexpense.com. They'll show you exactly what you need to do. They'll list all the final expenses, and you'll be able to pick anywhere from, I think it goes all the way down to like $5,000, all the way up to what, $25,000, $30,000.
Without exam, yeah.
Without exam, it's
Yeah.
pretty great deal. So again, that's efinalexpense.com.